Hello, what is up guys? EvilDoUsHarm here today, back with another Black Desert video. Today's video we're going to be continuing our leveling guide series where we're going levels 1 through 61 via questing only here in Black Desert. Today's episode will be levels 59 through 60. Now, if for some reason you missed levels 1 through 56, or 56 through 57, or 57 through 58, or 58 through 59, which I haven't uploaded yet, and you're at any of those levels, then, watch those episodes of this guide. And also, if you do not have a Chenga tome yet, watch my guide on getting the Chenga tome, and make sure to pick up the Chenga tome, and make sure to equip the Chenga tome, because you're going to need the Chenga tome. Since this is where a lot of people pick up the leveling guide, because most people grind to 59, I want to add in that this is going to be exclusively for PC players, these 59 through 61 portion here, so 59 to 60 and 60 to 61 videos. If instead you are a console player, you should watch the guides from last year. So I'm going to change these to say updated 2021. I'm going to change it so that it says console, because these two 2021 guides will work on the console version of the game. However, if you play on the PC version of the game, this new 2022 leveling guide will be for you. So links down below to all the different versions depending on what version you're playing. And yeah, quickly before we get into it though, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You'll stay up to date with new content. You'll help to grow my channel, support me. I would really appreciate it. You'll stay up to date. We all win. Everybody's happy. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and let's start off with what you're going to need. Obviously, first of all, you're going to need the Chenga tome because the Chenga tome is the biggest part of this. And I have to say Chenga tome at least 7 times. In fact, it might be like a drinking game to see how many times I say Chenga tome during this video. And you'll probably die, so don't do that. But anyway, once you have your Chenga tome, you're also going to want a few other items to carry along with you. The first is a fried fish. If you've been following the leveling guide, you should have tons of these in your inventory by now. I have 9 of them. You're also going to need a butcher knife, which I told you to buy at the beginning of this, as well as a lumbering axe, as well as some bottles to play through at this time. So this is different than the previous versions. We have some different side quests we're going to be doing. However, what's not different is we are going to be starting at Brelin Farm. So Brelin Farm is in the top left corner of the map. So we've started in Calpheon. You should have left off in Calpheon. We're heading up to Brelin Farm up here, up and to the left. So I will meet you over at the Brelin Farm. And oh yeah, before we actually get started, I am sitting at 10 hours and 37 minutes. So we'll see how long this takes. So I'll be back in a few seconds. All right, so we have arrived up here in Brelin Farm, so right over here. And if you head down the path, there are going to be a series of quests you can pick up. So first of all, you have a quest right here. You then have a quest dead ahead over here from more. You then have a quest down over here with a soldier down by this ledge. This is just a one-time quest, and the options are 3, 2, 1 from the selection list just to help you out a little bit. So bottom one, then the second one, and then the first one. But then if you continue up the path and head up over this way, up this little staircase, there will be another quest chain that you can do starting out here. So those are the 4 main quest chains in Brelin Farm. There's also an additional quest chain that you can do at night only in this region. So if you want to do that quest line after, feel free to do that. Since it is daytime for me in the game, I will not be able to do it, so we're going to skip over it, and actually with the new revised leveling guide, you don't even need that quest. Now, one more thing before I turn you loose, there will be a quest that you can pick up, or there might be 2 quests actually if my memory serves, that's going to send you to Star's End to kill mobs. Don't do the Star's End kill quest, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. If I see you comment in the comment section that you died over here, I'm not going to feel sorry for you. So yeah, don't do the kill quest in Star's End. So anyway, good luck. See you in a few minutes. Alright, so completion of this area is going to net you pretty much 26% EXP on the dot. The quest line that can only be completed at the nighttime is available from the Black Spirit. If you go ahead and click on him, and under the quest tab, you will see the quest Suspicious Farm. So this is the nighttime only quest. So if it's not nighttime in your game, you can't do it. Not nighttime in mine, and once again, don't worry, you don't need it. So next location we're going to head to is the Outpost Supply Sport. So I will meet you down there. Alright, so here we have a couple of quests to do. The first one is with this NPC, but you want I don't like anything hard to get. Don't take the daily quest. Make sure to take I don't like anything hard to get. And then over here we also have a quest line. And this quest line, as many of you know, is a memely question here. But the quest is going to ask you to count the number of arrows when you get that objective. Hit the enter key. Make sure you are under the general chat right here and type in 922. The answer is 922. Enter that to complete the quest. You're welcome. So knock out the quests in this area. There should be a few that pop up here. All right, so leaving there is going to net you another 7.8% EXP, and we are going to move on to the Calpheon Northwestern Outpost. So I will meet you over here, and we're going to come in through the southern entrance. So right on up. So coming through this door, there is a super easy quest line to do right here with this NPC. So start with them, and it's going to send you around to a bunch of different NPCs. If you come up this little staircase, there will be another super easy quest line that's just talking to NPCs. So you'll take that one. Then, if we head on over to this left doorway here, you will see the NPC Reggie, who will have a quest line that's going to take you back and forth between Brelin Farm as well as all the way back to Calpheon. So this is a lot of walking for this one, but it's a pretty good chunk of EXP, so it's worth it in my opinion, especially since it's just AFK riding the horse and I can edit the video, KexD. And then we have a quest here with the villager. So there are a total of 4 quest lines to complete here in this little area. You do not want to take this quest line at the end because it is a kill quest in the Star's End area, so you don't want to do that. So anyway, play through all these and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, after all that, you're going to be sitting at 57.4%, and now we are going to be moving on to the next location, and that was 23% more EXP for those of you that are keeping track at home. So this is going to be the first variation from our typical leveling path that we take in the leveling guides, as you may have known from before. Normally I'll send you down into Star's End to this port, but literally every video, everybody complains that they die on their way through Star's End. So, you know what? I'm not dealing with those comments anymore. We're going to skip over that and move on to the next spot, which is this bend in the road right here. So below the Star's End icon, like if you path, you'll see the road bends. So you're going right to that intersection. I'll meet you over there. And on this bend, you are going to see a singular NPC right here. Talk to them, take their quest. It's going to be to go walk over here and talk to this lady. And you talk to her. And then don't take the next quest. That's literally all we're doing here. Next quest sends you off to killing mobs in Star's End, so screw that. We are going to continue along here after gaining 1.3% EXP. All the way down to the Acher Guard Post. So I will meet you at the Acher Guard Post. Alright, we have a couple of quest lines that we can pick up here at the Acher Guard Post. So starting from the bottom of the city, or the little post, or whatever you're going to call this, if you walk in through the door and head up and to the right, there is going to be a tent up here that has a quest line that you can play through. So you can see the person hiding inside of this tent doing this little ritual thing here. Play through their quest line. Then if you head on back down into the city, you should see a quest right here from this guy sitting on this log. And then if you continue along through in this direction, there should be one more hanging out around here. There it is right there. This quest line right here. So those are the quest lines that I know of inside of this town. I'll meet you after you've played through them. Alright, so after that you should have picked up another 11.7-ish% EXP, which will put you about 70% EXP. I did skip the one where you need to kill the lapis lazuli crab things because this is an RNG quest and they're like HP sponges, and it's not even worth playing against them. So yeah, you don't need to do that quest, but if you got lucky on the RNG and picked it up, good for you. The next location we're going to head to is going to be Grana. So this is the next major change with the leveling guide. We are skipping over Chris Polly's Forest. I know so many of you are so disappointed, but if you do want to do these locations, pick up some bonus EXP, you can. They are a 160 AP required zone, and as you know, I'm leveling this with only stuff that you get from playing through the story here. And I'm sitting at 146 AP, which isn't enough to do that region, so big sag. Skipping it, if you have better gear, feel free to do it. The quests start at Weenie Cabin and Looney Cabin, and then ultimately lead you into Grana. But for the Grana quests, let's start off at the southern-ish region here, so we're going to head on down to here in Grana. So at this southern-ish region of Grana right here, on the bridge that you see on the map, there's going to be an NPC here with a quest. Play through this quest line to its completion. And completion of that quest line is going to net you another 10.4% EXP. The next location we're going to head to is going to be the Gyfin Temple, which is located down here. Don't know why my mouse keeps zooming in, but we're heading down over here. So if you look on the map, you should see this tiny little bridge. Path over to this tiny little bridge location right here. You want to get to the bridge. We're actually going to want to be before the bridge. So right over here, if you look at the map. Anyway, I'll meet you over there. So when you get to this bridge here, right, where before you would cross the bridge, you'll see an NPC up here to the right, hiding in the forest. Go ahead and talk to this guy. His first quest is going to send you in here, and this is a pretty dangerous spot, I'm not going to lie to you, not for the faint of heart. What you're going to want to do is make sure to save your stamina so that you can sprint away from these things as you approach a location, right? So I'm going to interact with this as quickly as I can, and then I'm going to save my stamina to run away. You want to save your stamina. Don't, like, sprint through this area brain-deadedly, right? Kind of jog through it so that you have stamina to be able to run away. If you have evasion skills on your class, make sure to use your evasion skills. Yeah. So also think creatively about how you approach a location, knowing that the mobs walk in straight lines to your last known spot, right? So try and take strange angles so that they will run to a wrong location before they get to you. Once you hit both of those nodes, you're in the clear and you can kind of just jump on out of here. So now, the second quest is a trivia quest, which will automatically complete if you have already done it before. I don't remember the answer to this, so I do apologize. And the third quest is a quest we're not going to do, so just go ahead and skip and forfeit that quest. So we picked up 2.6% EXP here. On to the next location, which is going to be the Kamasylvia Vicinity. So the Kamasylvia Vicinity is way, way, way out here. So Kamasylvia Vicinity. Normally we would stop at the Mansion Forest for one quest, but once again, Mansion Forest is a 240 AP zone. You have a high probability of dying here, and I'm not going to put you through it, so I'll meet you up at the Kamasylvia Vicinity. Alright, so we are here at the Kamasylvia Vicinity, the next location here, and there is a questline that can be accepted from this Node Manager NPC here. This questline is probably the hardest questline in this entire leveling guide. You have the highest chance of dying in this very quest, which is why I'm going to help you out here with this one. So you will see a waypoint marker that's been placed on your minimap up here that you can head on into to do this quest. But here's the kicker. The thing that you need to interact with is surrounded by a ton of bird things, okay? So the wagon you need to interact with is like dead ahead, straight ahead over here. And these mobs hit like a truck, especially with the low gear score we're rocking here since we're playing through with normal story gear. In fact, I already did this quest and died trying to run away, so we're going to try again to show you how to do this. So it is not entirely impossible to run in and hit this wagon that is dead ahead here, right? But you will probably be better off if you try and take out as many of these as you can with like a massive AoE ability with CCs. Interact with that wagon right there, and then run away while they are all whatever, stunned and whatnot. And then mash health pots on your way out as you run away like a scared little baby. So yeah, try and place some CC on the mob so that you can get in and out of that location as quickly as possible and complete the quest. So yeah, after that though, it should be pretty smooth sailing. It's to kill these mobs. They're not incredibly strong on their own. It's just there's so many of them right there, they jump you and hit you pretty hard. But the next quest is to kill the mobs, and then it's going to send you on a series of quests that will ultimately lead you into the Lemoria guard post. So I'll meet you down at the Lemoria guard post. And the final quest in that channel will drop you off here at the Lemoria guard post, so we can interact with this NPC right here to complete that quest line. So now we have a couple of quests to pick up over here. First one is going to be right here at the entrance from this person. This is going to send you further on into the camp up here. So if you head on up this way, turn in this quest and pick up the second portion of it. Turn in this portion of the quest here and pick up the next part that's going to send you to Old Wisdom Tree. And that should do it for this town here. So it'll be up to 91%-ish EXP. And instead of heading down to Old Wisdom Tree, we're actually going to head up to the Viv Foretta Hamlet. So I will meet you up at the Viv Foretta Hamlet. Now, to do any questing in this town, you are going to need to get amity with the NPC Norn Federers. So I have a guide specifically for obtaining amity with this NPC. Like so many people get stuck on it, I made a guide for it. It's linked in the description below if you don't have it. His knowledge is the Trees of Trent. So over here, if you were following my leveling guide, you should probably have gotten it from how many mobs we had to kill over here. But it is the trees in this Trent region. But once you do have his amity, it'll open up his quest line, and there's an additional quest line further on into the town up over here. This is going to open up additional quests and whatnot that you can take from different NPCs in this location, and it should put us well over and on into the level 60. So I'll meet you back here in a second. One thing to note, make sure to pick up a couple extra bottles of river water. This is why we bought the extra empty bottles. You're going to need these later on in the 60 to 61 video, so pick up a couple of them while we're here. Also, don't forget to take this quest from Viv Foretta. It'll pop up after you're about ready to leave for a couple more EXP, so make sure to pick that one up. And after that, you're going to be sitting at 99% EXP, which is kind of disappointing. So our next stop is going to be Old Wisdom Tree, and actually we're going to level up as soon as we turn in this quest right here. Go to Old Wisdom Tree to help out the Quartermasters. So yeah, just run down and turn in that quest, I guess, to hit level 60. So I'll meet you down there. But yeah, you should have picked up another quest that takes you down into the Old Wisdom Tree from Viv Foretta Hamlet. So that's why we went Lemoria Guard Post to Viv Foretta Hamlet back down to Old Wisdom Tree, just to get this extra quest here. So I'll meet you down there. And arriving here in the Old Wisdom Tree and talking to this NPC right here is going to successfully ding us to level 60, which is fantastic. And this is where we're going to be picking up the leveling guide here for episode 60 to 61. So anyway, guys, that's it for this one. If it is going to help you here in Black Desert, do let me know in the comment section below. Also, once again, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It helps to grow my channel. You stay up to date when new content comes out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you at the next live stream over on Twitch, YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.